Hello, my name is James Day, and I'm going to talk about the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program and its efficacy today. So my source was the United States Department of Agriculture. I used their Economic Research Service, and they had multiple data sets that I could use based on food and nutritional assistance. Mine were basically mostly focused on availability. The program I was focusing on was known as SNAP. It's a U.S. government program with the goal of helping families in need to acquire healthy foods and then start a path towards self-sufficiency. So out of these 9 items, these are just some of the costs that are associated with the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And I highlighted EBT systems because I'll be covering those further in the presentation. So starting with the average annual SNAP participation by thousands of people, as you can see, starting from 1969, it was relatively low. It's been increasing somewhat steadily to a peak in 2013, to which we have dropped off and kind of steadied out. But I highlighted 2013 and 2021 to show a cost difference in the total costs. So as you can see in 2013, even though there were more participants signed up for SNAP, the costs after the pandemic, so 2021, have skyrocketed tremendously. However, the participants registered for SNAP are less than 2013. So this is a blown up view for the fiscal years of 2019 through 2022. This is still participation. So as you can see in 2019, there was a drop and it came back around April. And then near the start of the pandemic, it shot up again to about 42 million people. And this has been steadily kind of decreasing and leveling off. However, those costs are still kind of keeping up, even though the number of participants have dropping. So this is probably due to COVID and kind of the disorganization that came with that. So what I'm trying to explain through this presentation is how we need to reorganize these funds. So in August 2022, these are the blown up by state, the participants that are registered for SNAP. As you can see, Texas and California are the two leading states with registered single person participants. I wanted to highlight Georgia because of a discrepancy I'll talk about later. But as you can see, over 3 million for Texas and over 4 for California. So there's a lot of people in need of nutritional assistance. So of the nutritional assistance, of the costs, these are some of the costs that are associated with it. After the pandemic, EBT systems were upgraded a little bit and they were trying to get more people to use them. So there's it's known as PEBT, or Pandemic Electronic Benefit Transfer. And that's what we'll be focusing on the next slides. So this will show you for the fiscal year of 2022, the cost of pandemic electronic benefit transfers. So this was the cost of the benefits that are associated by state. As you can see, California had the highest cost, coming a little bit over 3.5 billion. Texas coming in second with a little bit over 1.5, and then again Georgia coming in at 1.2. Why this is significant is, you can see on the next slide, is based on participation. So Texas, which had a little bit over 1.5 billion allocated towards their pandemic EBT, had over a little more than 1.5 million participants. So there's a lot of participants signing up for this EBT program. California has 3.5 billion available to this EBT program. However, only a little more than 2,000 participants have signed up. So there's a lot of funds floating in for California's EBT. Georgia, who has 1.2 billion allocated for this program, has 0 participants as of August 2022. This is a major problem. That means there's a lot of money that's floating right now that's not going to people in need. So in conclusion, the U.S. has issued over $15 billion to pandemic EBT. This is a part of the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. A little less than 2 billion of those dollars have been issued to states with 0 registered participants. So the money is there for the states. So as soon as the people sign up for the EBT, the money is there. However, the money isn't getting to the individuals, and the individuals don't know the money needs to be there. So, and this is just states with 0 registered, so that's not including the 3.5 billion that was allocated to California's little more than 2,000 participants. Texas was only given 1.5 billion for their one, so they have a lot more pandemic EBT participants, but they were given less than California. So there needs to be an organization kind of protocol making sure these funds get to the families who need them and not remain floating and just kind of unused funds that are going to depreciate in the next couple of years. Thank you.